Well, good morning, Mississippi Family Homestead here, and this is the Saturday morning when we go live in the chicken coop. I want to thank you for joining us this morning, and maybe you're joining us on the replay.
So we're ready to talk to Flatfoot this morning. Come here, buddy. Here. He has decided to come visit us, and now he's wandering off. He was sitting over here eating out of my hand. Here, bud. Come here.
Yeah, good morning, Joe. How are you this morning? How are the quail? Are they doing all right?
Yeah. So Flatfoot, you know, was our depressed rooster, and we're letting him free range and gave him some hens and stuff. But he insists on coming down here and bothering the other chickens that are penned up in the morning times. And a while ago, we had a little drama. He got in the pen with Nick's group, and him and Nick got into it, and I had to separate them. Wasn't quite pretty, but I had to get him out. He insists on coming down here and trying to make a scene in the morning times. So that's what happened this morning, but they're both okay. They didn't have time to really get at it and hurt themselves.
Joe said the quail are doing good, growing faster than expected. Okay. Those of you that may be just joining us or watching on the replay, Joe got some quail, I think, was it last week or this week?
I think it was last week. So
it was when it was kind of getting cold, but that's interesting to see them. It's strange how all those grow up so fast.
It is. And speaking of that, in just a little bit, I'm gonna get the box out so y'all can see the growth of my baby chickens, and they're 3 weeks, around 3 weeks, and we'll get them out in a minute. We're gonna go let the Silkies out and talk to them a little bit and give everybody some treats, and then just want y'all to maybe just hang out with us today. I need to clean the chicken coop out for Nick's pen, because there's more in there than there is in the other coops, and it kind of needs a little cleaning. So we're going to feed the chickens, and then we're going to talk about cleaning the coop and some materials that I use when I clean my coop. So we're just going to kind of hang out today and clean the coop and talk about chickens and cleaning and what I do. And in the springtime, you kind of need a spring cleaning. So for Nick's coop, that's what I'm going to kind of do this morning, and just talk to the chickens. And so I'd love it if y'all just hang out with us a little bit and chat with us and talk to us.
Joe said I'd planned on keeping them about 4 months before releasing them. That way they're growing, probably be ready in 3 months at the most.
Yeah. Here. They want mealworms. They like the mealworms.
Now he's real talkative this morning.
He's very talkative this morning. He's a pretty boy. He thinks he's pretty, but it's such a vast difference between how he acted, just stuck up in that coop and all depressed, and now he's just the happiest guy ever. He really is.
Hey.
So we talked about this hen right here. She's one of my oldest hens. She seems to be limping or something a little bit this morning. She kind of wobbled. I don't know. And then Gloria over there, which my son and my daughter-in-law has decided to rename her. They said Gloria is not a good name for her, so they've named her Lady Bok Bok, just because she has the feathers on her feet and she's like a little lady. So she's Lady Bok Bok now. She's changed names, and but she's enjoying herself too. She's enjoying the free range life, out just wandering around eating bugs and stuff. So she's really enjoying that. But they're doing really good. All right, so my Silkies are having a fit they hadn't let them out yet. I wanted to do it on camera this morning.
And tell them what.
Oh goodness, the other night I left them outside roosting, and I heard them at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, just cutting up. And I thought, what in the world is going on? I thought there was something in the pen. I thought something was after them. And I like look on the camera, I look outside, and they had decided to wander around at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and they have this, you know, the camera in here, so the light will come on. So I guess they thought they were hungry or something, and they just decided they were going to break out at 4 o'clock in the morning and eat and party. So I have decided not to let them sleep outside for right now. It's just, they don't need to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It kind of scared me, like really scared me. So they're doing good. They're all thirsty because they've been up in the Ed's telling me about it. He's telling me how he didn't want to be locked up in there for all night. But yeah, they were partying at 4 in the morning. And you know, we have the live cam on them, and we have, you know, at night we have the camera on inside where they're sleeping. And I look, and like there's nobody in there. They're just all partying in the pen like they're having some night party or something. Well, I didn't know y'all were that thirsty. I would have let you out earlier. So this little water thing I have, it does have a place on both sides for them to drink. So they'll go on the other side to drink or on this side to drink. So there's 4 things.
Joe said I would have to do a lot of work on the run to leave mine out at night.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I think the coop right here is
this
okay.
coop is pretty secure. I mean, we've got all kinds of wire and boards and
up,
yeah.
I hope it's pretty secure. After
we had the incident with the raccoons that got the babies, we made sure this part of the coop, you know, was secure. The original plan for this part of the coop was to put, you know, like babies and let them wander around for a while. But now it's kind of became the bantam chicken coop. So I'm gonna give them some treats. And they're all doing really well. They, you know, Ed and Elvis get in a little spat once in a while, but Elvis has learned if he gets up on the roosting bars that Ed won't mess with him. So I see him out here a lot of days, you know, just up on the roosting bars. For whatever reason, the Silkies do not like to get up on the roosting bars. So I don't know why. They just, none of them do. I don't know if that's just a Silkie thing or what, but they won't get up on the bars to roost, even at night. So, Elvis. He's being a little bit of a bully, I guess, this morning. That's just ugly, Elvis. He's not sharing. See? He is being very ugly, even to the hens. Here. Y'all want some over here so Elvis will stop? There you go. Ed's got it taken care of. He's calling them, telling them to come on. All right, so let's go over here and see about the Silkie roosters, and we'll feed them and feed the other ones, and then we'll go start cleaning, and we'll look at the babies and see how they're doing. So let's go over there while they're distracted. Maybe we can get out the door without them escaping. Elvis. Okay, y'all want some treats? Bud, I'll come around there and bring y'all some treats in a minute since y'all refuse to get out. Yeah.
Do they ever get out?
They do. I've seen them out some. They'll come out and wander around. But I do make sure that I keep some food and some water in there for them so, you know, they don't feel like they have to come out if they don't want to get bullied. But the little Belgian bantams, they'll come out and they'll get, we need to put them some roosting bars out here, but they'll get on top of the cage that's in here or on the swing or something. Again, the Silkies don't like to roost, so they've learned if they stay up high, then the Silkies don't bother them. So they do okay. And these little guys are just the cutest things, the little roosters. All right, let's go feed the others. How are y'all doing? Yeah. I noticed, you know, I talked about last week how this little chicken likes to eat her eggs, and I noticed she's still eating her eggs. There's eggshells. I don't know how to break her, so as long as she's the only one, I guess it's okay. She can just eat her eggs. It's this one right here that likes to eat her eggs. Maybe it's an olive egger thing, because that's what she is an olive egger. And her eggs are beautiful. Like, they're just dark. I mean, that's the only way I know to describe them is an olive color. But I never get any because she eats them. Hey, Harold. So I don't know if y'all can see or not, but Harold's looking through the, kind of dark in there. He's looking through the fence over here. And I know we maybe discussed it before, but we have the roosting area divided into 3 sections, and we have a wire between each section, so you have good ventilation, especially, you know, it gets so hot in the summertime, and we have a vent fan on one end, so it kind of pulls, you know, that hot air out in the summertime. So that is how we have it fixed and decided that would work better for us. So, you know, if you're thinking about building a bigger coop or whatever, it's nice to have some ventilation for them where they stay cooler in the summertime. All right, so Nick's bunch is ready. They're trying to get through the fence. And what are you doing? I just gave you food. Here. So we'll try to make sure maybe Flatfoot's gone on. I don't want him to come over here and fight with Nick again. Hold on, I got to get my door fixed. Somebody hadn't fixed that yet.
Yeah. We're getting closer to fixing it.
I hope so. All right. I'm going to set these eggs right here for a second. Y'all ready? Yeah? Where's Flatfoot? He's way over there.
He wouldn't just come in.
Yes, he just walked right on in. I had the door open just to feed him real quick. He walked on in. And it was not pretty. yeah, they're all doing good. Missing one.
Are we missing one?
Yeah, she may be in there laying an egg. We'll have to see. We'll go around in a second. I gotta clean it anyway. See how she's doing. Do you see her? Is she in there?
I don't know unless she's in that corner.
She may still be in bed. I mean, I don't know. Pretty sure I'm missing one. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to get in there and look. I mean, is that... I can't tell if that's her in the corner or not.
I can't tell from here.
All right. Okay, so let's go out here. Let's go talk to...
I think it is.
Yeah, let's go talk to Harold and the roosters, and then we'll see about her. She may just be laying an egg. I don't know. All right, do we need to go back around that way so it picks up better? I'm not sure. Then we'll get the box out and look at the babies in a second. Hey, I gave y'all food a while ago. I did. Yeah. So Scott's getting the stand. He's walking off.
What?
Not sure where he's going. Oh, hey. Where'd you go?
Getting the tripod.
Yeah. We may need to do a little bit of cleaning in this one. It's gotten a little dirty too. Here, y'all want some treats? Yeah. Well, they stay in here all the time, so, you know, they're doing all really good. Here.
They all get along, huh?
Yeah, they all get along. So funny. He is like 10 times bigger than they are, and I hadn't seen them fight or anything. So, yeah. Here. Now Harold will bow up at me like he'll like strut like he's coming toward me and kind of bow up like he's gonna attack me, and he is not nice sometimes. Hey, sweet. There you go.
Has he done it since you put him in jail in here?
Yeah, I opened the door the other day and he's like coming over here like he's gonna tell me he's the boss or something. I said, you are not the boss. Yeah, here. He's a pretty boy. Yes, you are. It's funny how they pick out everything they like out of the seeds and stuff. Yeah. Big old boy. All right, if you could give me a second, I'll go get the babies so y'all can see the progress on the babies. Here, you want some more food? Y'all are okay. I don't know if y'all can hear them.
You need some help.
I think I got it. We're gonna have to change their bedding today too. I have to be careful. They have gotten big enough that they can kind of fly on the side of the thing, but you can see what a difference in like 3 weeks, you know, how much they've grown from they were little bitty. So eventually they'll lose all this fuzz and they'll have, you know, just feathers. They're just so pretty. Just sweet, sweet things. Now, as they grow, probably by next week, they'll look like little, I don't know, the black ones always look like little crows to me when they're all, they got all the...
They won't look as cute.
No, they won't look as cute. They're still kind of cute right now, but by next week and then till they get about 6, 7, 8 weeks old, they look pretty rough. So, you know, they just really do. She's just perching. They're all girls. She's just perching on my finger. And these I found, they're the sweetest ones. The little yellow ones. Sorry.
Well, I don't have a... Sorry about the camera work here. Okay.
He's trying to fix me.
Move her mic.
Okay. But yeah, they're doing really well. Now, already I can see that the little yellow ones are a little bit bigger than the black ones, which makes me think that they'll be a bigger, you know, chicken when they get grown.
You curious over there?
He is. He's curious. And chickens are curious. They want to know about everything. And in some ways, they're almost as curious as a cat. You know, a lot of them, according to their personality, they'll like want to go up and see what you're doing, or, you know, talk to you a little bit. Especially if they're kind of tame. They'll follow you around and see what you're doing, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, they're doing really well. Okay, so let's put them up, and we're gonna go over here. Scott's gonna get his tractor in a minute. We're gonna clean out and just talk about cleaning and some things. And if you want to kind of show them the materials, you know, I use in my coop while I put the babies up. So that's pine shavings, and then I use the wood pellets. Y'all are okay. All right, here's your water back. All right. Put them all in there. You're doing good. Okay, so somebody's asking what breed they are. So the black ones are just the sex-linked chickens, and if you don't know,
They're what?
they're sex-linked. That's what you call them. And those are the type that you can tell when they're born if they're a boy or a girl. The boys are born with a spot on top of their head, and you can tell the difference. So you don't have to. I guess they're bred that way, so you can tell the difference. But you could definitely tell the difference in them when they're first
Those
born.
were bought at the local
they were
Tractor Supply Company.
Tractor Supply, and the other ones are the.
She went, and what happened, she went in to get food. I waited in the car, and she came out with more chickens.
Yeah.
And so, I need to fix your mic again, I think.
What have you done to my mic? Like you keep...
Well, I'm trying to get it so it's not right up in your...
In my face?
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. All right, we'll try that.
Okay. So... Bam's decided that he's going to come help us a little bit this morning.
Bam, the barn cat?
Yeah.
Well, it's not really the barn cat anymore. He's...
He's inside cat.
Yeah.
So I was trying to look up the other breed of the chicken because I kind of forgot.
I thought you told me what
I
breed
did,
they were.
but my brain has left me. And that may be part of, I'm old.
Said that's me when I go, I'm trying, it's going off the screen here. Mom in the car and I come out with babies. Yeah. I've learned now to go in. If she says she's wanting food,
okay.
She went in just to get food.
I went in to get food. They had babies. They got them early. And I saw them. They were just so cute. And, I have a place to put them now. That we have the new chicken
You're running out of room, though.
Yeah. Well, it'll be okay. When they get big, I'm going to put them in here with Clyde and them because there's only 3 hens in there. Okay. They'll be fine in there. And he'll have him some more ladies. He'll be happy.
Now, you should have plenty of eggs.
Yeah, I should.
What color eggs do they lay?
Just regular color, like a light brown color. The other one, they're Orpingtons. The 2 yellow ones are buff Orpingtons. And Orpingtons come in different colors. You can get them like in a kind of chocolate color. And then those, when they get bigger, they'll be kind of a really light tan color, almost yellow. So they're supposed to be a really, really sweet breed of chicken. And my friend in up north of us, she has the Orpingtons and she loves them and she thinks they're just the sweetest ever. And I apologize, my eyes are watering really bad this morning.
Joe said I need to check my local Tractor Supply to see if they have guinea yet.
Okay.
They started early this year.
They did here. Let me see if this chicken is on the nest.
I think they've already.
She is.
Is she? Was that her walking out? Or
no, that's the other one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you scared her down. She'll be all right. She'll go lay her egg somewhere else. Yeah, we got an egg in here.
And
looks like she just
y'all
laid
that haven't seen our previous live streams, we went through a period where even before the winter that we weren't getting any eggs, but I think we're getting eggs now, aren't we? Yeah.
So this is the white chicken. She lays just the kind of light brown colored eggs, and she's a mixed breed. She's not any special type of breed. So that's what she lays, is just the brown color.
This is my 2nd year laying hens, and I'm hatching Silkies. That's interesting.
Oh yes, so you'll love hatching the Silkies.
Just got 3 diamond daisies from Family Farm and Home. Well, that's cool.
That is cool. So you'll love.
So these Silkies, were they? I don't remember. We hatched them.
Yes, we hatched them. We ordered hatching eggs, and just loved it because they're little and they're just cute. And then they have all the feathers, on their feet and on the and as they grow, and the Silkie roosters are aggressive to me, but the Silkie hens, they seem okay. They're not real aggressive or anything, and I hear that they like to go broody sometimes. She's back in there. Just lay your egg.
Well, didn't you have one that was broody?
I did.
You still got? I
don't think she's really broody. She just kind of some chickens have different personalities, and she just kind of sits there for her egg laid. And some chickens, if you don't know, they'll sit there for an hour before they lay their egg. Other chickens will get in there and they'll do their egg laying and be done, you know, in like 5 minutes.
She said her Silkies are so sweet. Now,
yes.
the ones in the
roosters.
I mean, the other ones are pretty sweet, aren't they?
Yes, the other ones are. The hens are really sweet, but the other ones, they don't know how to act. So
said mine are the opposite. My hens like to peck me.
I'm probably gonna just leave these nesting boxes. I don't think I'm gonna clear the whole thing. I'm just gonna kind of clean some of it. And these are the cheapest nesting boxes ever.
We actually were gonna build some.
Yeah.
She put these in. They're working. So
yeah, they are working, and probably we'll have to replace them.
They're just something you get on Amazon. They'll probably fall apart pretty soon.
They probably will. But yeah, they work.
If you're ever in a pinch and need a nesting box, you could get those kinds.
Yeah, you just put them together. They're just plastic.
Bam.
Bam. Bam. Bam thinks it. Bam.
Is Nick gonna attack him?
No, they don't. They like him. He likes them.
Do they really?
Yeah, they'll just stare at him. They ain't gonna attack him. You put that egg down there for right now. No, he is not a shy boy. Bam. Bam. What are you doing? I need to clean this. You're not a chicken. Don't get in the chicken nesting box.
All right, Bam.
Bam, you're getting in chicken.
Either lay an egg or get out.
Right.
Get out.
Let me do this real quick. He's gonna be up in the way. Took his collar off because it has our phone number on there. We really don't want our phone number.
It has our daughter's
yeah, it has our
phone
daughter's phone number on there. That's what I was doing, and we really don't want her phone number spread on live, you know, the live channel. So I have to take his collar off whenever he goes live. So that's what I was doing. I was taking his collar off. So he's just going down the ramp. Look at him. He's going down the ramp, talking to the chickens. I don't know. Sometimes he'll just get in there and he'll
does he not?
He's gone in the chicken coop. So. Oh, he's coming out now. What are you doing? I need you to get out. So Bam is a very interesting cat. He has, when we got him, you know, he was a rescue, but he has a place on his eye. It's got like a hole in his eye. So we showed it to the vet, and the vet, I don't know if y'all can see, which one is it?
It's this one.
Yeah. So he has like a little hole in his eye. Yeah.
It's like he don't want to sew.
No, he don't. But he does well with it.
But the vet, he seems to be able to see.
Yeah, he can see fine. It doesn't bother him at all. And the vet said he was probably just born that way. You know, just kind of some kind of genetic thing about him. So I'm looking to make sure the chickens aren't getting out. But he does good. He sees well and does really well.
And he's a rescue. And
he is a rescue.
One of the best cats.
He's
very appreciative of where he's at.
He weighs 19 pounds. So, all right. So if y'all want to hang out with me, we're just going to talk and we're going to clean this coop a little bit. And Scott, if you want to go get the tractor.
All right.
We're going
need to leave the phone so you can see the comments.
Okay. So he's going to go get the tractor.
And I'm going to leave my mic.
Okay.
Right
so it won't.
there.
Okay. So somebody said that your hens are opposite. They like to peck at you. Yeah. Mine don't really. I mean, I have that mean one over there that eats her eggs. She likes to peck sometimes at me, but you know, I just kind of tell her to stop or whatever. And so when we built this, Scott built it where I could easily clean it out. And we really, really need a bigger box or a wheelbarrow or something. but it works okay for what I have, and I'm able to really, you know, just put the box down here and clean it out. Now, we did have a wheelbarrow at one time, but now it's, I don't know, I think it's broke or something. So really need to invest in a wheelbarrow or something to get all this stuff out and clean it. And what I do is I put on the bottom a layer of pelletized bedding, and then I put the pine shavings on top. And I think I'm not gonna pull everything out of here. Now, if you don't know, the chickens kind of, now here comes Scott on the tractor, I don't know if you can hear him. The chickens kind of turn this over. And if you have enough bedding in here, you don't have to change it, you know, very often. Especially, you know, they spend time at night in here roosting. But I changed this maybe, I guess it was back before winter got really bad, maybe November. And it's been doing really well. They're getting upset about the tractor. So, yeah, so somebody asked, did we use it for fertilizer? Yes, actually that's what we're gonna do with the tractor. He's gonna take all of this, dump it in the tractor, and then when we get done, he'll take it and put that in the garden for fertilizer. So, you know, if, you know, a lot of people say that you can use sand, but my thing is you can't use sand really for fertilizer, you know, unless you just scoop the droppings off the top of it. But, you know, I just don't know about that. So, yeah, we do use it for fertilizer. So, hold on. I'm gonna turn around and get this bad spot right here.
We actually have been dumping it directly in the garden during the winter. But we want to start a pile, like a compost pile for the fertilizer.
Yeah, it kind of don't need to be fresh. You know, if you're putting it in your garden, it kind of needs to break down a little bit before you put it in there. So we do like to make sure it does that. All right, let's see if we've got some.
This load, we may just dump it to, really comping about for 6 months. I think I'm going to put this in a pile somewhere. Okay.
So we can put it in there once it breaks down. Yeah. Okay, so I did forget something. Let me go get it.
Yeah, that's right. Not to put it right on the plants, because it, like Joe said, it does need to break down some. I put it in the garden during the winter because that way it would have time to break down. But now that we've garden kind of broke up, ready to plant, so I probably will just put it in a pile, start a compost pile.
Okay, so I forgot the important thing is some diatomaceous earth. So I put diatomaceous earth in my chicken coop because it kills mites, it kills ants, and they don't like it. So we've read up a lot on it, and what it does is it's kind of like it smothers them or something. So I do take diatomaceous earth and put it in here. So
we even put it in the greenhouse.
We did. We killed some ants in the greenhouse. Yeah. So I don't know. I think
that stuff. I wish we'd have found diatomaceous earth a long time ago.
Where are you going? Why are you going way up there?
Who?
One of the hens is like going back to roost. I think she's mad because she can't lay her egg. Let's see. I do see some spots right here I missed.
Joe said I usually let mine compost, then spread it in the garden in the fall, then plow it under along with all the fall leaves.
All right, let's get this right here. I think I missed this spot. The rest of it looks okay. It's not really bad. All right, so we're gonna move this out of the way.
Dump that one.
Yeah, so Scott's gonna go dump this one. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Joe's talking about the fertilizer. Yeah,
and also I wish we had the big tractor down. It's got a flat on the front wheel, but I can't say. That almost fills up the front end. I mean, we can put some more, but the other tractor, the old 1974 model, it has a huge bucket on it.
Oh, so the chickens are in here scratching around, if y'all want to look at it for a second.
We also have a driver here.
Oh.
Let's get... Bam.
Oh,
don't go anywhere. Hey, Bam.
So the chickens are in here scratching around. She's leaving now, but they were in here scratching around after I cleaned it out. And they'll get in here after I change it, and they'll really love it. They'll scratch all around in there. But for the run area and for the roosting area, I use the same materials. I just use the pelletized bedding and the pine shavings. And I try to make sure that I sprinkle the diatomaceous earth, you know, just kind of everywhere, so it helps keep down the ants and the bugs and the mites. Never really had a problem with mites since I've been using the diatomaceous earth. Now, in the old chicken coop, which it was, you know, it was kind of muddy and yuck, which is the reason that we built this one, or Scott built this one. And I did have a little bit of a problem in it just because it was hard to maintain and hard to clean, and you know, just keep down on, you know, bugs and mites and stuff. But I find that since I have the cover over this one, it stays dry. If I, you know, try to keep some cleaner, you know, keep some cleaner. And also the diatomaceous earth, you know, they like to just get in it and roll around in it and take a dust bath. So if you don't know, that's what diatomaceous earth does.
And Joe knows what I'm talking about with the tractor bucket. He said my old Massey had a huge bucket on it too. Need to work on the hydraulic cylinders though. But it does. You get used to that really big bucket. And the hydraulics on it are really... Sitting there, he's ready to drive the tractor.
And I know we maybe mentioned it before, but for anybody that's joining us and don't know, he's a rescue, and his name is a play on words. Of course, you know, you have Bam Bam from the Flintstones, which is a boy, but it's a play on words because he came to Books A Million to be rescued, and that's where he was found at. So Books A Million, so we named him Bam Bam. So I thought that was really funny. My daughter thought up that name and thought that was really original and cute. So that's why
we told her don't bring another cat home.
Yes, but that's why he's named Bam Bam. Okay, so I got this all sprinkled in here. And we're gonna put this pelletized bedding in here. Uh-oh. I
wish our other cat would go outside, but
probably.
He would not go outside. You need help? You need your knife on you.
I got it. So, I am short, and one thing I do have to do is use a ladder sometimes, so get up on my ladder. So if you want to let them come a little closer while I'm spreading this around.
What do you want me to do?
If they want to, because I'm going to be in the way, you won't be able to see.
Okay. So what do you want me to do?
If you'll bring the camera kind of close so they can see.
Oh.
So yeah, so I just sprinkled the diatomaceous.
Joe said, my son asked me a couple of weeks ago what would I do if he bought another cat here? I told him he would be taking it home with him. I know what you mean. Because there was one up the road last week I saw that I think somebody dumped out, but I have to say I didn't stop.
Yeah.
We're just at our capacity for cats.
Is it working? Well, the wind's blowing and stuff.
Okay, yeah, we're losing the feed.
Okay.
All right, hopefully we're back here. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I know it's like the Wi-Fi, the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi does not go through that size wire.
It won't like pick up through the wire.
So when I put it in there, it will not shoot straight through there. So sorry about that. I thought it was my phone, but first the other phone. But.
All right. I know I'm getting this ready. This hen, I don't know if you can see her or not, but she wants to come lay her egg, and we are disturbing her. And she's kind of not liking it. She's getting a little upset. She's getting over in her box over there. I hope it don't lose signal again.
I'm gonna have to fix that.
Yeah. Hey, sweet girl. What is this? There's like a stick in my pine shavings.
I needed to change the blade in the chipper, I guess. Yeah, she wants some privacy.
Yeah, she does. I'll be done in just a minute.
You're spilling more than you
it's
put
okay.
in there.
Well, I don't want to put the whole thing because I think I'm going to spot clean the rooster bin in just a second. And I'm going to need to come in there.
She's like, I gotta go.
Huh?
She's like, I gotta go. Hurry up.
She said, I got to lay the egg. No, we're not getting out now. She'll be okay. She's getting upset.
I think it's going to be another pretty day today.
It is. I don't think there's any rain in the forecast for quite a while.
It looks a little cloudy today. But...
Okay, I'm almost done, and you can get in here and lay your egg. I really am. She just keeps looking. You should have laid it earlier.
She said.
And for the nesting boxes, you know, a lot of people get different things. Sometimes I'll put hay in their nesting boxes and mix it in with the pine shavings, but they don't really care. I hadn't really found any difference, you know, that makes them lay in.
It would have been easier to just dump the bag.
Yeah, but I didn't want to dump the whole thing. Okay, that's good. All right.
Look at how much she wasted. Right there, look.
It's okay. It soaks up the mud.
Oh, I knew you had a reason for it.
Yeah, that's my reason. So I'm gonna put this egg back in here for right now. I'll get it in a little bit. All right. So we have this door that we use whenever I come get the eggs. And it's really handy. And then my other door is my clean out door, you know, that I use to clean out. But it makes it nice to have a door like this to clean it out. It's very convenient to be able to just open that door and clean like that. So I got that all clean. Shut the door. Uh-oh. I messed it up. The latch is broke. I mean, not broke, it
worked. You know, we've got a lot of things we probably would change.
Yes, it's so much better. I'm gonna move over here. Let's see if we can clean out the roosters just a little bit. I noticed they were awful. Now I may not be able to.
Where are you going, over here?
Yeah, they're not gonna like it. I may not be able to clean a whole lot in here. I'm gonna be upset. buddy. What you doing? I want to clean just a little bit, okay? Yeah.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping's come. Now, this one doesn't get as bad because there's not as many chickens in here, but since they've been in here and they kind of won't leave, you know, they stay in here the whole time, it is a little dirty.
And you know, another thing on the list that we're going to get to pretty soon is building the fence. We're going to move the fence to the back. That way,
they can free range.
Each group will get out at a different day maybe, but they can free range around that in that fence. Or sort of free range.
Yeah, I mean
plenty of grass back there right now till they get back there. But
and one thing I want to try to do is they love clovers. I want to see if I can get some clovers to grow back there, and they would love that. So you know, you hear about like cows, they'll eat clovers. So I guess it's just a thing with animals. They like the way the clovers taste. And these are just, you know, the white clovers that come up during the summertime. We're just spot cleaning this. Hey, bud. I don't know if I can get back in the back over here because he's in the way. He's confused as to what I'm doing. All right, can I get right here? I may need that other. Well, I didn't want to hurt them, so that other rake kind of rough. If I accidentally bucked one, I didn't want to hurt them. Yeah, you're okay. All right, that's a little bit better. And I don't have another bag of pine shavings. Let me see about this other.
Yeah, you do. There's another bag.
Is there another bag? Okay. I did not know that.
Do I need to get it?
Yeah, I think so because I'm gonna see about that other coop too. Yeah. So we'll go see in a minute if that chicken has laid an egg. That I gave her some privacy now. And I don't know if y'all can see. Harold is just scratching up the floor. He's having a good time. Hey, bud. Hey. What you doing? You good boy? Yeah. Why are we growling? It's so funny the chickens have such funny things. You know, they make these funny noises. Yes. What you got? I gave you food already. You scratching? See what you see? Yeah. You're a good boy. Can you move so I can put the pine shavings? Or is that not an option today?
Standoff?
Yeah, we're having a little standoff. He's scratching in the way and I didn't want to, I don't know. No, he's just scratching. He wants to see what's there. So we're gonna, dump this. Probably not gonna like it. Scare him to death. It's okay.
Yeah, this other bag's the bag that you went in to buy. That's what you went in.
No, I bought food that day.
Okay.
You're wrong.
Okay.
I did really have to go buy food. Speaking of food, I need some more chicken food for the chickens.
Why don't I just go get it?
Huh?
I'll just go get it. You tell me what you need.
So
she will be supervised this time.
Yeah, well. Actually, later on, I think we need to go buy some seeds or something, don't you?
Yeah.
I told Scott we really need to be planting. I think it's time that we can go ahead and plant the corn. Excited about planting the corn. So when we plant the corn, we have a seed spreader, and I love planting the seeds with the seed spreader. I just really enjoy it. So he will get help in the garden planting those type of seeds. Now, I don't do good with the other type of seeds, but
You don't do good with what type of seeds?
the ones where you have to like grow them from a seed, like in a pot.
No, because you have to watch. They're really looking good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We'll look at them tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? Are we gonna transplant a tomato?
Yeah,
tomorrow?
one of the cherry tomatoes we're going to put in a pot for my sister.
Oh, okay.
It's getting kind of tall.
All right, I'm gonna kind of push all this.
I don't know if y'all can see. Let's see.
Yeah. So I'm gonna push this over here towards the back.
So we did find our missing chicken, correct?
Yes, we found the missing chicken. She was in there trying to lay her egg, and we were disturbing her. You know, we cleaned. Hopefully she's back in there, and I'll get an egg soon.
How many eggs are we getting a week?
Right now we're getting about 6.
A week?
No, 4 to 6 a day.
Okay.
And you know, that's not counting the Silkies. The Silkies lay
We do
most
eat
every
the
day.
silky eggs.
Yeah, we do eat the Silkie eggs. They're just not as big.
Miniature
I
eggs.
actually gave your mom some, and she said she didn't care. They tasted the same to her. You know, they're just kind of small. You kind of have to use 2 instead of
She made a
1.
pound cake with some of them, I think.
She did, didn't she?
They love baking cakes with those eggs.
All right, so I'm just kind of spreading this around in here. All right, so we're gonna go check the other coop, maybe spot clean it a little bit. Today we're just cleaning, you know. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
And thank you
Yeah,
for y'all chatting with us too.
yeah, I'm gonna close this door because we'll have another rooster fight.
Yeah, Harold can get mean.
Hold on, I can't get the door closed. There. What are y'all doing? Like, what is y'all's deal today? And again, I'm not deep cleaning, I'm just spot cleaning. Now that it's springtime, I feel like it's a good time to kind of spot clean. Woo! I don't know. This one's pretty bad. I may have to. I need my. Where'd my other thingy go?
You need the rake.
Yeah, the big rake. Oh.
It's still kind of cool this morning, ain't it?
It is. It feels good outside.
I got shorts on.
Feels good to me. Now this one, as you can tell, it's really. I probably need some wood pellets, but I don't have any more of those. I'll just put the pine shavings. I'm gonna.
So what did the pellets do?
They absorb. Shavings do. I'm gonna just leave most of them in there. I'm just gonna clean the top off. But they do break down, and they do really well in the run area.
Can I empty it before it gets too heavy?
Yeah, it's heavy. So, if you don't know, the pelletized bedding does really good in the run area, especially if you have a run area that's kind of muddy. It absorbs all that mud and stuff if you have a big rain or whatever, if you'll get some pelletized bedding and put it in there. And it's not, too expensive. Maybe about, I don't know, I think maybe $6 or $7 a bag. And, it don't look like much, but you can spread it. You can just kind of spread it around and it absorbs all of that stuff. All right. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's a daddy long leg.
What?
A daddy long leg.
She's terrified of spiders.
Okay, so for whatever reason, I'm not afraid of daddy long legs.
Okay.
But they do look like spiders. But I have read that they're not really, no, that's not a daddy long leg. That is a huge spider. Okay, we're just going to pretend we don't see the spider. But anyway, daddy long legs.
If she wasn't live, she'd probably scream right now.
No, it's okay. I'll live. We used to play with the daddy long legs when I was little. So I guess that's why I'm not scared of them. But as far as the spider goes, you can just hang it up. You were asking about the pelletized bedding. So it breaks down and it's kind of dusty, but it's very absorbent once it breaks down like that, and it absorbs everything. And it has a good smell to it, kind of like the pine shavings. It has a, you want your coop to kind of smell the best it can. It's not going to be perfect, but but if you'll change it out once in a while and do that, then it does smell a little better. I mean, you don't want your coop to go for months and months and months without cleaning it just a little bit. I'm spreading this stuff out in here. Yeah, I think they need a whole bag of pine shavings in here.
Well, you got a whole bag.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to open this door and get the nesting box out. And believe it or not, they have been using the nesting box like they should.
They have?
Yes. When the chicken is not eating her eggs, I suspect she's eating the other chicken's eggs too, but I hadn't caught her yet. But if I don't come in here and get the egg, I have to check it like twice a day if I want to make sure I get an egg from this coop, because she eats them. Attic in their laying, it's like they miss a day. Like they'll lay one day and then one the next. So I usually don't get but one egg out of this coop, but there are only 3 hens in here. So, and then she's eating the eggs, so there's not really anything I can do about it. Other than the isolator, and I'm not that worried about it. I may get worried about it whenever the baby chickens get big and they start laying eggs.
Has anybody got suggestions on how to keep them from laying eggs? From
eating their eggs. Yeah.
Let's see. I've got to move over here.
Okay. That dust is getting to my eyes.
You want a mask?
Huh?
You need a mask.
I need something.
Okay, I need to dump that, and then I need to dump the tractor.
Okay, that's fine. I'm through cleaning for right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. I'm gonna put this.
Then I can wait to dump the tractor.
Yeah, you can wait to dump the tractor. So I'm gonna put this whole bag of pine shavings in here, I think. Can't see anything. My eyes are wandering. So I do have some health issues going on with my eyes. It's kind of annoying.
We both have health issues.
Yeah, so my eyes, I started seeing double last year, and I didn't know what was going on, what was wrong with me, I don't know. So if you're ever seeing double, you go to the doctor, but make sure you go to a good doctor, that, eye doctor that knows what they're talking about. It took them a year, well, not a year, 8 months to fully diagnose with what's wrong with my eyes. So I need a knife or something. Anyway, so
Joe said he's got one suggestion on the
oh, what's
chicken,
the suggestion?
but you won't like it.
Oh, eater.
Freezer count, probably.
Yeah, freezer count. Anyway, so it took me 8 months to really get a diagnosis for my eyes. So
In our area, we found out that the medical system here is just not what it used to be. And it used to be, for a small town, a really good medical place, but
yeah,
and it maybe a lot of people are experiencing that, but it's really, and I guess we didn't really need the medical system as much until we got older.
yeah, that's true. We hadn't used it.
Except for emergencies when I'd get injured.
Yeah, well, that is what it is. So Scott's very accident prone. He gets hurt. But the diagnosis with my eyes is that I have a problem with my thyroid. And I'm on thyroid medicine. But I have thyroid eye disease. And there's no one here that treats it. Like, I did find a doctor down in Slidell, Louisiana, that would look at me and finally, tell me his diagnosis. But he doesn't specialize in thyroid eye disease, so I'll probably wind up having to go to Birmingham at UAB.
UAB.
Yeah. So, it's pretty annoying sometimes. My eyes water. I see double. Sometimes I get...
Not all the time, right?
No, not all the time. Sometimes I'll get dizzy, but it is what it is. I live with it. I'm not. He confirmed I'm not gonna die or nothing from it. Just something that I probably will have to live with most of the rest of my life, according to him. Of course, I hadn't seen the thyroid. According to him, of course, I hadn't seen the thyroid specialist yet. Thyroid eye disease specialist, and you do have to go to a special eye doctor for that.
We found out also, when I was young, you just went to the doctor, they stuck a popsicle stick in your mouth, and and they got you well. But now, it's like you got to go see a specialist on everything.
Yeah. So I said that to say, a lot of times you may notice that my eyes are watering on camera, and I'm wiping them a lot or whatever. Didn't want y'all to think I'm crying or anything like that. So just want to let y'all know what's going on with that. So it is very annoying, but it's okay. Life goes on. So, all right, Flatfoot, what are you doing, bud? He is so curious today. He's just in the middle of everything. I'm gonna save the rest of this. I may need to put it in the Silkie pen. All right, I'm gonna put their nesting box back in here. It's got a little fake egg. Put them some new materials, maybe. All right. All right, I'm gonna add them some pine shavings into their little nesting box. Maybe an egg, and maybe the other chicken won't eat it. So we'll see. Okay. So, not sure where Scott wandered off to, but he has wandered off.
I'm coming back.
So, I guess that's all for today. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us and talking with us. And
thank you for all the chats.
Yes.
Joe, good to see you again.
Yeah, it's good that we enjoy the chats and any advice. I'm not a chicken expert by any means. I do know a good bit. But any suggestions that you have would be wonderful, especially about the chicken eating her eggs would be great. If y'all could come up with an excuse besides Joe's excuse. His option is to, stew her up.
That's not a bad option, though.
It's not. And, we will get the meat birds at some point and we'll stew them up, but I don't want to stew up my pet chickens. But anyway, we appreciate y'all joining us for the day, and please hit that like button and subscribe, and If you're watching on the replay, thank you for watching. And Bam's ready to go in, I think. He's up on the tractor. He may ride with you to go dump the stuff. I don't know.
All right. Well, everybody have a great day, and hope to see you in the morning.